Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How is everyone doing today? For today's video, just got a little simple thing to show you guys, and that is playing as a Fuel Rod Grunt on Halo 1. So, in yesterday's video, I showed you guys what it's like to play as the Sword Elite in Halo 1, and a lot of you in the comments asked me to try the Fuel Rod Grunt next. So, I figured, why not? Let's give it a shot and take a look at what it's like. Because I actually don't think I've ever tried this one personally before. I've tried the Hunter, but I don't think I've ever tried the Fuel Rod Grunt myself. So, without further ado, this is it. Same as with the Sword Elite, we're using the bump possession cheat, which is you can either do through console commands or you can use a dev trainer. Many ways to do it in Halo 1 for PC, to be specific. But yeah, so this is what it's like to play as the Grunt. The Grunt, as you saw earlier, is pretty weak. It doesn't take much damage, and to fire the Fuel Rod gun, this took me like a little bit to figure out, because I was like spamming the shoot button, nothing was happening. It's actually kind of like the Hunter. You have to like hold down and charge. And another thing, when like a flood infection form jumps on you, you lose control of the Grunt, and it just like automatically starts running around and flailing around, like it does, like its AI is supposed to do that. But what's surprising is that it takes control away from the player, and just makes the Grunt run around. And I just don't think I could do it to stop it, and usually the Grunt will just die. But yeah, so that's another interesting aspect of playing as the Grunt, and I'm pretty sure only the Grunt does that. So those are a couple of interesting things about Halo 1 AIs, like with a Sword Elite, and actually with elites in general, when you're close enough to an enemy, they'll automatically melee another enemy nearby. So that's the thing with the elites, and I guess with the Grunts, when there's an infection form on it, they'll automatically start running around. So both elites and Grunts have some automatic actions that take control away from you. But yeah, so playing as the Grunt, the Fuel Rod Cannon actually does not do that much damage. Now I'm playing on easy difficulty, so that's probably why I'm doing reduced amounts of damage. But yeah, and the Fuel Rod Cannon actually doesn't have like that great of splash damage, as you just saw there. At least when I'm playing as the Grunt. It might have better splash damage, like with the multiplayer version of Fuel Rod Cannon. There is a Fuel Rod Cannon in Halo PC multiplayer and Master Chief Collection multiplayer, but not for the original Xbox version. But that Fuel Rod Cannon, I do remember it being a lot more powerful. Now, the Fuel Rod Cannon, as you know, it's not a weapon that you can pick up, just like the Energy Sword in Halo 1. And what's interesting is, just like with the Energy Sword elites, holding the Fuel Rod Cannon, the game pretty much considers it as you're weaponless. So as you saw there, like I walked over a plasma rifle and a Grunt picked it up, because Grunts are able to use plasma rifles in Halo 1. You just never see it in normal gameplay, but Grunts can pick up plasma rifles. But when you're weaponless in any Halo game, the moment you step over a weapon, you pick it up like instantly. It just snaps to your hand. And that's what happened with the Grunt there. I'm holding the Fuel Rod Cannon, as like I'm still shooting it and everything, but the moment I stepped over a weapon, I picked it up instantly, which means the Fuel Rod Cannon is pretty much similar to the Energy Sword, as in like the game kind of treats you as being weaponless almost, which is why it makes you pick it up. And once you pick it up, you do lose the Fuel Rod Cannon, just like how you lose the Energy Sword as the Elite. So yeah, that's really interesting thing about Halo 1 AIs. Now, I'm just going to show you guys some more gameplay and getting through some cutscenes with the Grunts. But before I continue on with more descriptions, I just want to mention that a lot of you have suggested I also use the bump possession cheat on like Halo 2 or Halo 3 AIs, maybe like Tartarus in Halo 2. I hate to disappoint you guys, but there is no bump possession cheat beyond Halo 1. I know Lord Zed made a video about bump possession in Halo 3, but to my knowledge, he never released that. So that's unfortunately not testable, unless it's ever released, or perhaps I'm not aware of it being released. But for now, bump possession only works in Halo 1. It's a built-in cheat into Halo 1. So, yeah. Now, back to the Grunt. Like I said, the Grunt is pretty weak, especially on easy difficulty. So just because you're a player playing as the Grunt Doesn't mean you get player advantage anymore. You play as you're as vulnerable as any other grunt on this difficulty. So if you want to challenge yourself and try to play through the mission as a grunt, even as a fuel rod gun with that weapon, you're pretty much not gonna last very long, especially against huge swarms of flood like right now. You could probably take out quite a few of them, but eventually they'll overwhelm you and do quite a bit of damage to you. And as a grunt, you could pick up health packs, but you'll get overwhelmed pretty quickly. So, and this is easy difficulty too, let alone legendary. That'd be the craziest challenge in Halo 1. Playing as a grunt on legendary difficulty. I don't think anybody could actually do that. But if anybody wants to try it, more power to them. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts and comments. If there's any other AIs you want to see me play as, or anything else you want me to check out in general, glitches, secrets, Easter eggs, whatever, just let me know, and I'll do my best to look into it. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.